清水み親の神の一家の思月に綴って鏡のことし月よみつみ親の神の一家の思月に綴って鏡のことしどうその神あまていらします。すみみ神の身胸を伝えて教え導きの玉枠。人はすなわち神と神との元の主であり、何汁の真知の痛ましむることなかれ。この唯に目にもろもろの風情見て、心にもろもろの風情見ず、耳にもろもろの風情聞いて、心にもろもろの風情聞かず、口にもろもろの風情言って、心にもろもろの風情言わず、身にもろもろの風情に触れて、心にもろもろの風情に触れず、心にもろもろの風情を思とも、中心にもろもろの風情を思わず、この時に清く潔きことあり、もろもろののれは影と形のことし、清く清ければ汚れることなし、ことをとらばうべくらず、皆花よりずの身とはなる。我が身はすなわち特根処女なり、特根処女なるがゆえに、ゴゾの真君兄なり、ゴゾの真君兄なるが、ゆえに天地の神とどこなり、天地の神とどこなるが、ゆえに万物の霊動体なり、万物の霊動体なるが、ゆえになすところにこって成就せずということなし、無常霊法、真珠仏教、天上無休、名誉理想、金が列、払いたまい、清めたまい、守りたまい、先はいたまい、照らしたまい、導きたまい。高むの腹にかむずまります。すめ神たち、家わらしたも、特殊の水の宝持ちて、あまてる国てるひけあめのほあかり、くしたま、ねぎはやひのみことに、しずけたもこと教えてのたまわく、今しこの水の宝持ちて、中つけにあまくだり、あひとぐさ沈め収めよ。あひとぐさおよび、よりずのものの病のことあらば、かむ宝を持ちて、見くらいた沈めに起きて、見たま沈めの祭りを、なして水の宝を振るべ、そのかむほぎの言葉に曰く、木のい木のと、火のい火のと、土のい土のと、かのいかのと、水のい水のと、ひふみよいむなやこと。二のとふるべゆらゆら。かく祈れせばまかるともさらにきなんとしいとも。雨の神の身をやみことのりかけてもいて、雨の意は船に乗りて、河内の国の川神の光る画面に雨下りましまして、大和の国、引きの山のふもと、白庭の高庭に移しましまして、月祭りとも、名付けて、イスの神のお神と申し立て祭り、よよかむ宝を持ちて、よりずの者のために、古べの神ごと持ちて、すかすなしとゆえの古の御霊の神と、敬い、立て祭り、せめみこと、おもらじ、おとどその神、竹木持ちて、いつきに使い祭りとも、もののべの神の社、雨がした、 よれずのもののたごいなり、いてんもとかむたからは、いわゆる、おきつ鏡、へつ鏡、やつくのつるき、いくたま、たるたま、まかるがいしのたま、ちがいしのたま、おろちのひれ、はちのひれ、くすくすのもののひれ、さらにとくすのか木のい木のと、火のい火のと、土のい土のと、かのいかのと、水のい水のと、ひふみよ、いむ、なやこと、にのと、ふるべ、ゆらとゆら、かしたてまつることのよしをもじて、たいらきく、きこしめせと、命長く、子孫、羽、時はかきわに、守りたまい、先はいたまい、かじたてまつれ、人生寿命心力かじ。Alright, everyone breathe, relax. と神、えみたも、看言心、そうにかだけん、払いたまい、清めたも。Alright, everyone, everyone coming in now who's never maybe been here before, this is a shamanic healing. It's very strong. I do these in rounds, so if you wait a little bit, I'll give you instructions on what you need to do and you can join in. But it absolutely works and it's very, very strong. So go ahead and breathe, relax, let the energies work. And I will start working on people individually after this. So go ahead and breathe. And in return for these, I only ask that you be active in the chat and in the comments. That way, people actually see these videos. YouTube has an algorithm. Better yet, my produced videos that are high quality, like commenting on those and liking those is the most important but also to refer back to the healings when you comment on those. So people, should come. See, the ideas are not do workshops and do courses or all these other ridiculous things that folks are doing. The idea is, to bring in enough people here and use the ad revenue, to support myself. And that's the goal. That's the idea. Hopefully it works out. So keep breathing, relax. Takaamahari ni kamazumarimasu. Kamurogi, kamuromi no mikoto moshite. Sememi oyakama, izanagi no kami tsukushi no himaka no tachibana no modo no awagigahara ni misoki harai tamaishi toki ni arimaseru. Harai do no okami tachi, monomoro no maga koto tsumi kagiri o. Harai tamai kiyome tamai to maosu koto no yoshi o. Amatsukami, kunitsukami, yao, yoruzu no kami tachi tomo ni hikoshimasu to. Kashikomi, kashikomi, mo maosu. Kan nagara tamachiyamase. Kan nagara tamachiyamase. Kan nagara tamachiyamase. Okay, everyone. Great. We just finished our first round, Julian. Welcome. So Julian from Facebook. Nice. Welcome, welcome. So, how was that first round, everyone? Please let me know in the comments. If you're on Zoom, just go ahead and keep relaxing. But on YouTube and Facebook, how was that? We're going to start our individual healings in just a second. Very nice. And what did you guys experience? Mm-hmm. Okay, what came up for you this time? Anything in particular, guys? Before we start the one-on-one section. And for those of you just coming in, welcome. Good, good. More peace, calm, quiet. Mm-hmm. Anyone else care to chime in? And for the people that have pain, where's your pain at now? And just for the people coming in too, this does work on physical pain and also other stuff. So this other stuff, unfortunately, I can't say on YouTube. Otherwise, I get banned. But give it a try. You won't be disappointed. That's okay. I will always be here on YouTube. Yeah, I'm basically here quite a bit now. Zoom, YouTube. Yeah. But I'm on Facebook. This is a live stream to Mo's at a 1 out of 10 now. Cool. Look at that, everyone. So I guess he had an ankle injury. Okay, some teeth troubles. Okay, so let me look at that. Mongolian, Puerto Rican. All right, nice. Are you familiar? Are you aware that maybe 1 out of maybe 5 Mongolian people born lately have shamanistic abilities? It seems that you're one of them. And I think that has to do with their surrounded. I think it has a lot to do with the Mongolian people's like complete surrounding by and embracement of the natural world. And if you go to Mongolia, like people prefer to live out in the country in yurts. It's pretty cool, actually. I had a friend who went there recently, and he was like, "This is the best country ever." My wrestling jiu-jitsu buddies, or judo buddies rather. Okay, so let me do the teeth first, and then we'll address that for a second, Julian. And then we'll do another group. All right? All right, you ready, witness? Let me see. Teeth troubles. 高天張に噛むずまります。噛むるぎ、噛むるみのみことまして、すめみおゆ噛む、いずなぎの噛みつくしのひむけの立花の大戸の青木ヶ原に、みそき、払い、たまいし、時にありませる。払いどの狼たち、もろもろの間がごと積み限りを。払いたまえ清めたまえと申すことのよしを。天つ神、国つ神、よりずの神たちともに引っ越しますと。I'm just working on this person's teeth right now. This person. How's your teeth feel now? Yeah. Yeah. People don't want to hear it because Reiki is actually designed for people to be very defensive of it too. So there's also that. If for more hints on what I'm talking about, if you read Carl Jung's Black Book, where he talks about the things he talks about in it, it's very, very closely connected. He was about 30% of like figuring out 30% of the way of figuring out a lot. And that's quite high. But yeah, it has a lot to do with it. A lot better. My worry about it is gone too. Good. That's great to hear. So, for you people just coming in, this is a shamanic healing group. I address physical stuff. Right? This is not medical advice, but we use my shamanic healing techniques to address whatever I can address. Like I said, I have to be very careful what I say on these live streams. Let me see. I wanted to go to a shaman and ask them what they see in me or why I feel so connected to the divine. And many come to me and feel my breath from the side of the world. Have you been to Mongolia before, Julian? Samantha, that is correct. You just understand while you're reading it. Young had the ability to, yeah, this sensory ability to perceive things, but just because you can't perceive something directly doesn't mean it's not there. Okay, I will address that in a second, Julian. That weren't familiar while the healing was going. So yeah, that's common while we're doing these too, like smells, taste. Some people have tasted mint before. And I did one in person. They go, I taste mint. But like taste and smells, they have to do with how the natural world has remedies, right? But you have to remember too that remedies they have, it's not really so, I mean, it is, right? Natural remedies do help, but these things also have a spirit. And when you can connect to those two, it's just that much more potent when it's doing the healing. Make sense? And it's also why some traditional, perhaps herbalist doctors will give you the same thing. However, when you go to some, it's often more effective than when it's from others. And it has a lot to do with their own personal connection, whether they're conscious of that or not. Does that make sense, everyone? Thank you, witness. Yes, somebody, Joseph on the Zoom says absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. Absolutely. But what does that make me, right? I could actually bring evidence to whoever wants to test this out, right, which I'm trying to do. But for that, we need to get more attention. Although I have one of my professors at the university looking into it for me. So that's cool. He has nothing solid yet. So yeah. All right, let's see. Someone says so stomachs, okay. I have been having reflux for about 2 years. Can you see a reason why in the healing? I could absolutely do healing. So how this group works is that we do like group healings, like in spurts. I send one, I send another. While you're here, the energy is still going, especially after the first like connection while I speak. Then I look at everyone individually. Sound good, brother? We are about to start the next one now, Jason. So for this, basically, you're going to lie down and relax. And Jason, for this, can you lie down on your stomach, please? So, okay, so we just lie down and relax. You can hear me say some Japanese. Then I'm going to go silent for a bit. While I'm silent, I'm sitting with my eyes closed. I am still working. Then I will let you know when we're going to go back to the individual healings. Is everyone ready? And those are on a need basis, right? And I like to do people that are in physical pain. Like if it's emotional stuff, which it addresses too, like just the groups are enough because that takes longer than the physical stuff, believe it or not. Are you guys ready? Ready for the next run? Yep. Okay. One person says yes. So just breathe, relax, and let the energy work. This is way more than just a psychic back rub. But anyway, here you go. Here you go. アマテラスミ親の神のみすまるの命照らし国静かなりアマテラスミ親の神のみすまるの命照らし国静かなりアマテラスミ親の神のみすまるの命照らし国静かなり高天張にかむずまります。かむろぎ、かむろみのみこともして、すめみ、おやかむ、いざなぎの神つくしのひまかの立花の大戸のあぎがはらに、みそぎ、はらい、たまいし、時にあれませる。はらいどのお神たち、もろもろのまがごとつみかぎりよ。はらいたまい清めたまいとますことのよしよ。天津神、国津神、やれずの神たちともに引っ越しますと。かしこみもまず。高天張りにかむずまります。かむろぎ、かむろみのみこともして。すめみ、おやかむ、いざなぎの神つくしのひまかの立花の大戸のあぎがはらに、みそぎ、はらい、たまいし、時にありませる。はらいどのお神たち、もろもろのまがごとつみかげりよ。はらいたまい、清めたまいと申すことのよしよ。天津神、国津神、よるずの神たちともに引っ越しますと。かしこみも申す。どうすの神、あまていらします。せめみ神の身胸を伝えて教え導きのたまわく。人はすなわち、神との元の主であり、何時らの紳士の痛ましむることなかれ。この家に目にもろもろの風情見て、心にもろもろの風情見ず、耳にもろもろの風情聞きて、心にもろもろの風情聞かず、口にもろもろの風情言って、心にもろもろの風情言わず、身にもろもろの風情に触れて、心にもろもろの風情に触れず、心にもろもろの風情をもとも、心にもろもろの風情思わず、この時に清く潔きことあり、もろもろののれは影と形のことし、清ければ汚れることなし、ことをとらばうべからず、皆花よりずの身となる。我が身はすなわち六根処女なり、六根処女なるがゆえに、ごぞの真君兄なり、ごぞの真君兄なるが、ゆえに天地の神と六根なり、天地の神と六根なるが、ゆえに万物の霊と体なり、万物の霊と体なるが、 家になすところにご体成就せずということなし。無常霊法、真珠仏教、天上無休、名誉入所、金が律、払いたまい、清めたまい、守りたまい、先はいたまい、照らしたまい、導きたまい。高めの腹に神ずまります。生命神たち、いやわらしたも、特殊の水の宝持ちて、余ってる国てるひけ雨のほあかり、くしたま、ねぎはやひのみことに、しずけたもこと教えてのたもわく、今しこの水の宝持ちて、中つくにに雨下り、あうひとぐさ沈め収めよ。あう人草およびよりずのものの病のことあれば、神宝を持ちて、見からいた沈みに起きて、御霊沈みの祭りをなして水の宝を振るべ、そのカムホギの言葉に曰く、木の木のと、火の火のと、土の土のと、かのかのと、水の水のと、ひふみよ、いむ、なやこと。二のとフルベゆらゆら。かけ祈りせばまかるともさらに避難としても。雨の神の御代が御事乗りかけてまいて、雨の岩船に乗りて、河内の国の川上の怒る画面に雨下りましまして、大和の国、引けの山のふもと、白庭の高庭に、移しましまして、月祭りとも、名付けて、イスの神のお神と申し立て祭り。よよ神宝を持ちて、夜ずの者のために、古べの神ごと持ちて、つがせなしと家の古の御霊の神と、敬い、立て祭り、せめみこと、おむらじ、おとどその神たけきを持ちて、いつきに使い祭りとも、物のびの神の社、雨がした、夜ずの者のたごいなり、いてもと神宝は、いわゆる、おきつ鏡、平つ鏡、やつぐの剣、いく玉、たる玉、まかるか石の玉、ちいか石の玉、おろちのひれ、はちのひれ、くすくすのもののひれ、さらにとくすの神、木の木のと、火の火のと、土の土のと、かのかのと、水の水のと、ひふみよいむ、なやこと。二のと古べ、ゆらとゆら、かし立てまつることのよしをもちて、平けくきこしめせと、命長く、子孫羽、時はかきわに、守りたまい、先はいたまい、かじ立てまつる。鎮痛奇妙心力かじ。Alright, everyone, breathe, relax. For those of you just coming in, this is a shamanic group healing. To get an idea of what's going on here, read the comments. It's where it works. It's very strong. It helps a lot with physical stuff. So give it a chance. So let the energies work, everyone. Breathe, relax. To kami, emi tamo, kangon shin, soni kandaken, harai tamai ki ame tamo. Kanagara tamachiyamase. Kanagara tamachiyamase. Kanagara tamachiyamase. All right, everyone. How was that round? For those of you just coming in, this is a group. We do groups. I do them in sections, and I work on people individually as we go. If you're not sure what this is, or you're skeptical, skepticism is okay. Skepticism is good. The idea is that you just try. You might be surprised. How is your back and stomach, Jason? If you are still there, I will work on it for you on an individual basis. Amazing. What'd you get, Julian? Let me see. Here's some of the comments. Soul says very nice. Good. Amazing. Great. So Jason says, so the area felt focused and warm, pain still present, but waves of pressure disappeared. Okay, so Jason, what I want you to do is relax and breathe. Relax and breathe, and I will see if I can get deeper. How's that sound? Okay, well, let's try to unstiffen it. Cheery says, more intense second time. My palms and feet got hot. All right, cool. I mean, yeah, I found that doing these in waves and focusing in waves, it works. It works really well. So that's pretty cool. What'd you experience, Julian? Let me know when you're ready, Jason. Samantha says each time is different too. Exactly. Great. Samantha's on Zoom. Yes, it's okay to sit in a meditative, but try to keep your back straight if you're going to do that. But you could relax too. Lay back. Okay, here we go, Jason. Jason says he's ready. Here we go. So you guys, in response for payment for this, all I ask is that you subscribe to my channel and like and comment on my videos. Like I said, I am trying to create a YouTube audience, and with that, I think I'll do okay with just ad revenue. So yeah, keep relaxing. I know it's going to take some time to get there, but I will definitely get there. Like guys like Ture has been coming to these for a while. So he's kind of seen how this has progressed. I've been doing these for some years now, but this is new. Keep relaxing, Jason. How's that, Jason? Felt my palms and feet tingling. Nice. So those are blockages being chipped away at? Hmm. A lot of sleep paralysis lately. That means something's going on. You should come to these so we can get rid of it. Yeah, I know. I've had it a few times. I know what it is. Much deeper relief. Good. And how's the pain now? So, like you just had a healing for back and stomach pain. So if you're sleepy, we basically went through a lot, right? I make it seem simple when we're doing this, but your body goes through quite a bit when we remove the stuff that is affecting you, right? Does that make sense, guys? What do you mean you pitched in, Edward? Okay, so please don't do. Okay, so I know you're Native American, right? And I know you come from a tradition of listening to elders. So please don't do Reiki. If you insist on doing it, please don't do it here because in Japanese folklore, it's something completely different than people think it is. Eventually, once a month, I'm going to start. Oh, don't say that, Spider. That's not exactly true. There's more nuance than that. But I mean, I lost my train of thought. Um, it's not what people think it is, and um, since you have a tradition of listening to elders, I suggest in those traditions, it's the same thing with in Japanese traditions. Traditionally, we're supposed to listen, and with that being said, only less than 1% of Japanese texts have been translated into English. And in the Japanese dictionary itself, under Reiki, it's the translation's mononoke, which means vengeful spirit. Like I said, it's more nuanced than that, and it's more. It's not Mononoke is not exactly what it used to be, and how it's not as visible anymore as it once was. However, it's still dangerous, and it's dangerous especially if you only learned it during a weekend course or a workshop. It's not what people think it is. the shamanic healings, it blocks it out. This is, like I said, this is Shinto. It's Japanese. It probably most likely predates Hinduism. So it's very old. Um, but you guys got to take what I say seriously, especially when I talk about, you do what you want. But when I talk about the dangers, especially with um, some of these new age traditions or new age tendencies to um, have the tendency to, get quick fixes, it's more, it's more, just what I'm just reading what everyone's saying. It's more, it takes more. You cannot learn occult healing during a weekend workshop. And, then I ask people, how good is your Japanese? How many Japanese texts have you read? Have you been to Japan? Um, did a Shingon Buddhist master teach you? Did a Shinto priest that has been trained in esoteric traditions teach you? Or was it just some local person who doesn't speak Japanese? And people don't even understand what the first kanji in Reiki means. It doesn't mean universal energy. It can mean all sorts of things because that's how the phonics of the Japanese language is made up of. So I'm not. I'm. Not, I don't mean to. I don't mean to. Um, I don't want to berate people, right? And with that being said, too, um, you know, you never want to do so with the people that are here. They're basically asking for this, right? And they're doing with they're joining this group, which is MySpace, right? Um, Before you do something, especially when it's occult healing, you have to ask first. And people are drawn here for a reason, right? And you always have to get permission from the person. This is why people often ask me, hey, can you heal my aunt or my uncle or, my friend who's sick? And I tell them, well, I mean, can you get them on the group or, and they said, no, they're not open to it. And I said, there's not much I can do then because the mechanics of this type of shamanic practice is through the intercession of the kami, and they're not going to encroach on someone who isn't asking for this. Does that make sense? With that being said, often, now, if somebody's a caretaker of someone, it does work. Like I've had people who are the caretaker of their mother or their child, and I can just do this and it works. But if it's like someone where there's no connection, right, other than this chat, maybe it won't work. So that's my lecture for now. Anyone want to chime in at all? Oh, someone on Zoom. Samantha says, I'm thankful for your video on Reiki. I had been questioning it. I was having spiritual attacks at night. It would wake me up, not sure if it was from the person who used to live in the apartment before me or surrounding tenants, and couldn't get rid of it even when I asked for help. Only this has removed it. I don't want to delve into it too much here. So, I mean, yeah. Um, The unseen is not all good. It's not all bad, right? But it's complex. It's very, very complex. And um, people who come from either religious or New Age practice, a lot of times are not too studied, unfortunately. They're not too studied. Um, Occultists are studied, but they're very nihilistic, which is why some come here, but many don't. And when I say occultists, it's not what people imagine of Hollywood celebrities dressed in cloaks doing sacrifices. No, it just means that people who study track text and try to understand the unseen world. So that's all that's what that is. People aren't open to even hearing that. But yeah. Any questions, guys, before we start in more individual healings or groups? Like I said, so because you see the people that have been coming here, you can see what's happening here, and it's not something that just came for me from like a download or um, whatever else. There's a reason why I'm able to do this. There's a reason why now at least one other person could do this too, but it has to do with being studied. You have to study. It got Jin Shin Jutsu. I have no idea what that is. So the difference between like traditional traditional methods and the new stuff is that the old stuff has been tried and tested over time. It needs no interpretation. There are people doing it somewhere and being very successful from it. They're just not public. I might be a little different because this is a very public thing. There's been people in the past who have been able to do this. The difference now is the internet, right? No one has to go to a jinja anymore or a Shinto shrine to have this sort of thing. I could just do a live stream. All right. So I have 19 people here. I guess I should talk more about stuff. So everybody who just came in, this is a shamanic healing. It is very strong. If you have anything physical that you're dealing with, or if you have any problems with balance or some spiritual issues, this is a purification. It cleanses the energetic bodies, and it tries to brush away all of that. Your friend is here. Your friend has gout. Okay. So we're going to do. Well, I stopped talking as soon as I said we're going to do the healing. The people left. What can you do? But listen, I hope you consider what I have to say, Edward, because it's also limiting too. It's a sill. It stops people who are very talented from progressing as far as they can be. Eventually, once a month, I'm going to have like a removal when I take away the sigils out of your mother body. And yeah, well, I will get there. I'm here. Okay, is everyone ready? Just have your friend relax. I will address that after this run or this section. Sorry for talking so much, guys. I don't like to talk. I like to do this. I see you, Lena. Guys ready for the next section? So for you new people coming in, you're going to hear me speak some Japanese. It's very strong. You're going to lie down and relax and try not to react to it and just observe what's happening. It's a clearing. If you have any pain or anything like that, this does a lot for it, and only you will know that. And after I do the group, I go right to the individual sections or individual people because it allows me to go a little bit deeper. All right. Is everyone ready for the next section? And new people, are you ready? Do you understand? Any questions? Here we go. Amaterasu mi oya no kami no misu maru no inochi terashi kuni shizuka nari amaterasu mi oya no kami no misu maru no inochi terashi kuni shizuka nari amaterasu mi oya no kami no misu maru no inochi terashi kuni shizuka nari amaterasu mi oya no kami no misu maru no inochi terashi kuni shizuka nari Taka amahari ni kamazumarimasu. Kamurogi, kamuromi no mikoto moshite. Sumemi, oyakame, izanagi no kami, tsukushi no, himaka no, tachibana no, wodo no, awagigahara ni, misogi, harai, tamaishi, toki ni, arimaseru. Harai do no, o kami tachi, moromoro no maga koto tsumi kageri yo. Harai tamai kiyomi tamai to mausu koto no yoshi yo. Amatsukami, Kunitsukami, Yao, Yorizu no kami tachi tomo ni hikoshi meseto. Kashikomi, kashikomi, mo mausu. Taka amahari ni kamazumarimasu. Kamurogi, kamuromi no mikoto mo shite. Sumemi, oyakamu, イザナギの神尽くしのひまかの立花の王道の仰ぎが原にみそぎ払いたまいし時にありませる。払いどの狼たち、もろもろのまがこと積み返りよ。払いたまい清めたまいと申すことのよしよ。あまつかみ、くにつかみ、やお、よりずの神たちともに引っ越しますと。かしこみかしこみも申す。どうすの神、あまていらします。すみみ神の身胸を、したいて教え導きの玉枠。人はすなわち、神と神とのもとのオリジナル。何時らの紳士の痛ましむることなかれ。この家に目にもろもろの風情見て、心にもろもろの風情見ず、耳にもろもろの風情聞きて、心にもろもろの風情聞かず、口にもろもろの風情言って、心にもろもろの風情言わず、身にもろもろの風情に触れて、心にもろもろの風情に触れず、心にもろもろの風情を思うとも、中心にもろもろの風情を思わず、この時に清く潔きことあり、もろもろののれは影と形のことし、清く清ければ汚れることなし、ことをとらばうべからず、皆花よりずの身となる。我が身はすなわち六根処女なり。六根処女なるがゆえに、五ぞの真君兄なり。五ぞの真君兄なるが、ゆえに天地の神とどこなり。天地の神とどこなるが、ゆえに万物の霊と体なり。万物の霊と体なるが、故になすところにこって成就せずということなし、無常霊法、真珠仏教、天上無休、名誉入賞、金が列、払いたまい、清めたまい、守りたまい、先をいたまい、照らしたまい、導きたまい。For you, those of you just coming in, lie down and relax and let these energies work. They're very strong. After we're done with this group section, we will do individual sessions, then another group, and I will explain things more. 畳の腹に神ずまります。すめ神たち、いやわらしとも、特殊の水の宝持ちて、余っている国てるひけ雨のほあかりくしたま、ねぎはやひのみことに、しずけたもこと教えてのたまわく、今しこの水の宝持ちて、中つくにに雨下り、あう人ぐさ沈め収めよ。あう人ぐさおよび、よりずのものの病のことあらば、かむ宝を持ちて、見くらいた沈めに起きて、御霊沈めの祭りをなして水の宝を振る。そのカムホギの言葉に曰く、木の木のと、火の火のと、土の土のと、かのかのと、水の水のと、ひふみよいむなやこと。二のとふるべいらいら、かく祈りせばまかるともさらにきのとしても。雨の神の御代や御事乗りかけてまいて、雨の岩船に乗りて、河内の国の川上の光る画面に雨下りましまして、大和の国、引きの山のふもと、白庭の高庭に移しましまして、月祭りとも、なぜけて、磯の神のお神ともし立て祭り、よよ神宝を持ちて、夜ずの者のために、古べの神ごと持ちて、つかずなしとゆえの古の御霊の神と、敬い、立て祭り、すめみこと、おもらじ、おとどその神だけ気を持ちて、いつきに使い祭りたも、物のべの神の社、雨がした、 よりずのものの類なり、いてもっと噛む宝は、いわゆる、おきつ鏡、平つ鏡、やつぐの剣、生き玉、たる玉、まかるか石の玉、ちいか石の玉、おろちのひれ、はちのひれ、くすぐすのもののひれ、さらに徳すの神、木のい木のと、火のい火のと、土のい土のと、かのいかのと、水のい水のと、ひふみよいむなやこと。二のとふるべ、ゆらとゆら、かしいたてまつることのよしをもちて、平らきくきごしめせと、命長く、子孫はね、時はかきわに、守りたまい、先はいたまい、かじたてまつり、人数人名心力かじ。Right, everyone breathe, relax. と神、えみたも、看護心、そうにかんだっけん。払いたまい清めたも。Breathe, relax, everyone. Taka amahari ni kamazamarimasu. Kamarogi, kamaromi no mikoto moshite. Sumemi, oyakama, izanagi no kami, tsukushi no, himake no, tachibana no, odo no, awagikahara ni, misogi, harai, tamaishi, toki ni, arimaseru. Harai do no, o kami tachi, moromoro no maga koto tsumi kagiri yo. Harai tamai kiyomi tamai to, maosu koto no yoshi yo. Amatsu kami, kunitsu kami, yao, yorizu no kami tachi tomo ni hikoshimasu to. Kashikomi, kashikomi, momaosu. Taka amahari ni kamazamarimasu. Kamarogi, kamaromi no mikoto mo shite. Sumemi, oyakama, izanagi no kami, tsukushi no, himaku no, tachibana no, odo no, awagigahara ni, misogi, harai, tamaishi, toki ni, arimaseru. Harai do no, o kami tachi. Moromoro no maga koto tsumi kagiri yo. Harai tamai kiyome tamai to maosu koto no yoshi yo. Amatsu kami, kunitsu kami, yao, yorizu no kami tachi tomo ni hikoshimasu to. Kashikomi, kashikomi, momaosu. Kan nagara tamachiyamase. Kan nagara tamachiyamase. Kan nagara tamachiyamase. All right, everyone, how was that section? I don't understand the Japanese, but it rings deep. Yeah, that's definitely penetrating, I guess. That was pretty good. 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 Okay, your friend is feeling something different. Where is the gout located? I will address the gout now directly. So relax, almost fell asleep. All right. Left ankle, the gout is on the left ankle. For you, those just coming in, this is shamanic healing is very strong. I implore you to give it a try. You'll likely be pleasantly surprised. All right, here we go. Left ankle. There's left ankle. Okay, here we go. Taka amahari ni kamuzumarimasu. Kamaromi no mikoto moshite. Sumemi oyakame. Izanagi no kamitsukishi no himake no tachibana no odo no awagi ga hare ni misogi harai tamaishi toki ni arimaseru. Haraido no okami tachi. Moro moro no maga goto tsumi kageri o. Harai tamai kiyomi tamai to maosu koto no yoshi o. Amatsukami, kunitsukami, yao, yorezu no kami tachi tomo ni hikoshimasu to. Kashikomi, kashikomi, momosu. So I want to thank your friend for trusting me enough to try this out or letting me work on them. Yeah. This is the book, as the text I recite from says, the body nor the spirit must suffer. There's an array of teachings of the ancient way that purifies the root and the center core of the heart. And how's your friend's ankle now? And please, if you haven't, guys, subscribe to my channel, comment on my videos. It means a lot. It helps everything grow. If it doesn't grow, I can only do this every night for so long. However, if it continues to grow, I will be here. Someone said, I think you got like 60 subs this week. Yes, it's true. I did get like 60 subs. So we are doing it. Feels warm in the ankle. Good. And how's the pain? How is the pain? Woohoo. The pain is similar. Okay, let me see. He's going to have to follow up, but I'm not finished. Okay, how's his ankle now? You're welcome, Ture. How is your friend's ankle now? Says maybe better. Maybe better. Cognitive dissonance much? Let me do a little bit more. To kami, emi tamo, kangon shin, soni kandaken, harai tamai kiyometa mo. Okay, can you try to walk on it now? Slowly. Slowly walk on it. He's up. He's up. Drum roll. Would it be a success or a failure? I may have failed for this time. All right, somebody jumped in. This is my 4th session. I got some benefit from the first 3 sessions. Nice. What'd you experience? And look at that. Ta-da! Alakazam. I've tried that once. It doesn't work. How are you doing, Lena? A couple more until it's gone, basically. Come until it's gone. We're into one more group, then I can work on it again. Tonight's a pretty good night. Neck and shoulder pain. Okay. How's your neck and shoulder now? Are those things better or are they bothering you? Try to be a little bit descriptive, guys. It helps. A little bit more. I mean, it's enough, but bothering still? Okay. Has it improved since you've been coming here? For some people, it takes longer than it takes more than others. It depends on a lot, right? Our numbers are getting higher too, so that's cool. So it's my dream to have 1,000 people in here. How chaotic is that going to be? But the pain moves around a lot. Yeah, I hear you. Okay. So when that happens, we're basically removing layers that reveal something else, if that makes sense. So the only thing we can do is keep going. Some people got that. That's just how it is. Everyone's different. All right. He says some relief. Thank you. All right. Everyone ready? Lena says she's a fat onion. Yeah, but think of like your energetic body as like an onion, right? We're peeling away the impurities section by section in each section of the energetic body. So you can't necessarily go straight to the bottom sometimes and just pull everything out. Is that a good analogy, guys? And it's also why we can't just remove everything at once. because, that would be like having a surgery. If you need 100 surgeries, doing all 100 at once. It's the same. Is everyone ready for the next section? And like I said, too, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Comment on my videos, like them. It's all important stuff. It helps the channel grow. I'm still at 253 subscribers. Glad everyone's liking this video or these. Cool. One of these days, I'm going to do an all-day marathon. Here we go. Amaterasu mi oyano kami no misu maru no inochi teirashi kuni shizuka nari amaterasu mi oyano kami no misu maru no inochi teirashi kuni shizuka nari amaterasu mi oyano kami no misu maru no inochi teirashi kuni shizuka nari Taka amahari ni kamazamarimasu. Kamurogi, kamuromi no mikoto moshite. Sumemi oyakama, izanagi no kami, tsukushi no himaka no, tachibana no, odo no, aogigahara ni, isoki, harai, tamaishi, toki ni, aremaseru. Harai dono, o kami tachi, moromoro no magago to tsumi kagiri o. Harai tamai kiyometa mai to masu koto no yoshi o. Amatsu kami, kunitsu kami, yao, yorizu no kami tachi tomo ni hikoshi meseto. Kashikomi mo mausu. Taka amahari ni kamazamarimasu. Kamurogi, kamuromi no mikoto moshite. Sumemi oyakama, izanagi no kami, tsukushi no himaka no, tachibana no, odo no, aogigahara ni, misogi, harai, tamaishi, toki ni, aremaseru. Harai dono, o kami tachi, moromoro no magago to tsumi kagiri o. Harai tamai kiyometa mai to masu koto no yoshi o. Amatsu kami, kunitsu kami, yao, yorizu no kami tachi tomo ni hikoshi meseto. Kashikomi mo mausu. Dosu no kami, amatera shimasu. Sumemi kami no mimuri o. Tsudaite oshie michibiki no tamawaku. Hito wa sunowachi, kami to no moto no aruji dari. 何時らの紳士の痛ましむることなかれ。この家に目にもろもろの風情見て、心にもろもろの風情見ず、耳にもろもろの風情聞きて、心にもろもろの風情聞かず、口にもろもろの風情言って、心にもろもろの風情言わず、身にもろもろの風情に触れて、心にもろもろの風情に触れず、心にもろもろの風情を思とも、中心にもろもろの風情を思わず、この時に清く潔きことあり、もろもろのノリは影と形のことし、清く清きれば汚れることなし、ことを取らばうべからず、皆花よりずの身となる。我が身はすなわち六根所女なり、六根所女なりがゆに、構造の真空兄なり、構造の真空兄なるが、ゆに天地の神ととなり、天地の神ととなるが、ゆに万物の霊と体なり、万物の霊と体なるが、ゆになすところにこって長寿せずということなし、無邪霊法、真珠仏教、天上無教、名誉入賞、金が律、払いたまい、清めたまい、守りたまい、先はいたまい、照らしたまい、導きたまい。と神、えみたも、観言心、そうにかだっけん、払いたまい、清めたも、高めの腹にかむずまります。すめ神たち、やわらしたも、特殊の水の宝持ちて、あまてる国てるひけ雨のほあかり、くしたま、ねぎはやひのみことに、しずけたもこと教えてのたまわけ、今しこの水の宝持ちて、中つけにあま、下り、あひとぐさ、沈め、収めよ。あひとぐさ、および、よりずのものの病のことあらば、かむ宝を持ち、見くらいと沈みにおきて、見た目沈みの祭りを、なして水の宝を振るべ、そのかむほぎの言葉に曰く、木のい木のと、火のい火のと、土のい土のと、かのいかのと、水のい水のと、ひふみよ、いむなやこと。二度と古べゆらゆら。かくいなれせばわかるともさらに避難としても。雨の神の実をやみこと乗りかけたまいて、雨の岩船に乗りて、河内の国の川上の怒るがめに天下りましまして、大和の国、引きの山のふもと、白庭の高庭に移しましまして、いつき祭りとも、なぜ聞いて、磯の神の狼ともし立て祭り、よよかむ宝を持ちて、夜ずの者のために、古べのかむごと持って、すかさなしといえと、古の御霊の神と敬い、立て祭り、すめみこと、おまらじ、おとどその神たけきを持ちて、いつきに使い祭りとも、物のべの神のやしろあみがした、夜ずの者の類なりいってもっとかむ宝は、いわゆる、おきつ鏡、平津鏡、やつくの剣、幾玉、たる玉、わかるが石の玉、知恵が石の玉、おろちのひで、八のひで、くすぐすのもののひで、さらに特殊の神、木のい木のと、火のい火のと、土のい土のと、かのいかのと、水のい水のと、ひふみよいむなやこと。二度と古べゆらとゆら、貸したてまつでことのよしをもちて、平らきくきこしめせと、命長く、子孫、羽、時はかきわり、 守りたまい、先はいたまい、家事立て祭り、人数寿命心力家事。と神、えみたも、観言心、そうにかんだっけん、払いたまい、清めたも。かんながらたまちやませ。かんながらたまちやませ。かんながらたまちやませ。Okay, everyone, there we have it. How was it? How was it that time? We're going to do the last stretch of individuals for those who need it. After I get some responses. Really powerful. Did that one really hit? Thank you. Hi, Gina. Are you new? I don't think I've seen you here. Glad you decided to participate. You're welcome, Crilly. Good. What did you experience? And do you have any do you have anything physical that you're dealing with? If so, I will address it now. So please, if you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel, comment on my videos, like them, subscribe, all that stuff. Helps me grow. And also too, just FYI, I am here every single night. I will take 8 weeks off or so during summer because I got accepted into a program in a university on the East Coast. I'm very excited about. And other than that, I will be here unless something happens, right? But I will let everyone know in that case. Anything you'd like to address, Gina? Or anyone else? Friends, ankle defend Nablel. Definitely relax. Good. Let go of grief. So things like, trauma and grief, it takes some time. But what do you mean by the S word? Here you go, Gina. I'm going to try to remove that to your whatever is attached surrounding grief. You ready? Well, lie back and relax. That's okay. I have sausage fingers too. You're welcome. Here you go, Gina. I'm starting now. Go ahead and relax and breathe. Tama Toyo Tama Hime no Mikoto Mamari Tamae Saki Tamae Toyo Tama Hime no Mikoto Mamari Tamae Saki Tamae Toyo Tama Hime no Mikoto Mamari Tamae Saki Tamae Toyo Tama Hime no Mikoto Mamari Tamae Saki Tamae Toyo Tama Hime no Mikoto Mamari Tamae Saki Tamae. How is that, Gina? And how do you feel? That's what she says. Awesome. What did you experience? Would everyone share their experience today before we sign off? You feel lighter? Usually when you feel lighter right after these and you really notice it, it means you've been carrying around a lot. But you know what? You don't need those burdens. And you don't have to hang on to them. Because they do not define you. And although they sort of make you who you are, they don't at the same time. Good, Nikhil. You're welcome. Just responding to someone on the Zoom. Someone said, I felt a burst of energy each time you started. Cool. Someone else says, I have been working on healing emotional wounds lately, and I felt very chaotic energy in the later part of the day today. After this session, I feel a lot more calm and centered. Great. Anyone else? Friend felt really, really relaxed and was thinking good thoughts. Good. Feeling relaxed? Okay. And is there any pain bothering you right now? We can do a little, try to scoop some of that out. Great. Calm and content. So please, guys, subscribe to my channel. I'm here doing these every day at 8:30 Pacific time. I hope that you can join. And I hope that you can help me help this channel grow. Help me get this channel to grow. Subbed last night. Friend says you will come again. Good, good. Subbed last night. Thank you very much. Just my right hand. Great. That's an improvement, right? Because it's not the whole body. I'll try to work on your hand right now. Oh, you're welcome, Crilly. And please tell your friends, bring them in, send them a link. Don't send them the Reiki video right away. You have to kind of disseminate whether they're ready for that type of information, right? Because sometimes with knowledge, here's the thing. It's not always helpful for some people, especially if it's too soon. Some of you might feel like I hold back on things a lot. And, there's just that reason for it, right? Just because some people might be ready to hear something doesn't mean everyone else is. And that's just how it was. And I think I mentioned this before, the Egyptian Book of the Dead, or not the Book of the Dead, the Book of Gates explains that teaching the mysteries is fine. It can be done. You could teach anyone. However, you have to determine if they're ready, because it can giving someone too much too fast can throw them can throw them off balance. You tell us it's like 11 o'clock here. It's getting late. Ready? You ready, goddess? Ethereal goddess with a sore hand. Sounds good, Gina. And please like and comment on this video. It helps the channel grow. It's very important. It'll help me move forward. Here we go. Right hand. Taka amahari ni kamazumarimasu. Kamarogi. Kamara minami kotomashite. Sumemi oyakabe. Izanagi no o kamitsukushi no himaku no tachibana no hodo no awagigahara ni misogi harai tamaishi toki ni arimaseru. Harai dono o kamitachi. Moro moro no maga goto tsumi kagiryo. Harai tamai kiyome tamai to mausu koto no yoshio. Amatsu kami. Kunitsu kami. Yao yoruzu no kami tachi tomo ni hikoshi masato. Kashikomi mo mausu. Taka amahari ni kamazumarimasu. Kamarogi. Kamaromi no mikoto mashite. Sumemi oyakame. Izanagi no kamitsukushi no himaku no tachibana no olo no awagigahara ni misoki harai tamaishi toki ni arimaseru. Harai dono o kamitachi. Moro no maga goto tsumi kagiryo. Harai tamai kiyome tamai to mausu koto no yoshio. Amatsu kami. Kunitsu kami. Yao yoruzu no kamitachi tomo ni hikoshi masato. Kashikomi mo mausu. Kanagara tamachiyamase. Hey, how's your hand now? Be honest. His hands and feet are difficult. Oh, hi, James. We're just wrapping things up. All right, so it's good. A lot of warm, pulsing energy waves. Nice. And how about the pain? You're welcome. Oh, nice. That is fantastic news. So remember I explained the other guy who was a musician who had the same finger thing, and it just like kind of took forever. It was kind of just like that, kind of very, very subtly. I'll try to work on it a little bit more, James, since you've had such good progress. I can work on both of your hands again. You ready, guys? Since you're both hands, I could focus on that part of the body, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Yeah, surgery is not good. See, you want to avoid that. See my scar. It's really amazing. Well, thank you so much. See, new people just came in. Give this a chance. Be pleasantly surprised, even if you don't have anything wrong. It's preemptive, and it's also a spiritual experience. If you've never had one in your life, this will do it without drugs, which I don't recommend ever. And when I say drugs, illicit drugs, like medicines, that's different. Um, for many medicine, this actually works alongside it a bit and helps offset side effects. Mhm. And make it do what it's supposed to be doing better. So I'm actually very proud of that. I mean, it has its issues, and it's better not to do anything, especially when you're doing this stuff. See, the idea with illicit things and substances is that, like, the experience of relaxation and whatever else that this stuff brings, or the experiences that they bring, you're supposed to, the human condition is supposed to originally be able to do that naturally. However, we're so blocked from that, many people, or no one really can, or a lot can't. It's rare. But yeah, like hallucinogens, for example, right? People rave about the experiences from them, but there are a lot of problems with that they cannot perceive. And also, too, the other issue is, it's not really the other issue, is that you're supposed to be able to do that stuff naturally, or have those experiences without any of those things. It just takes longer, and no one's willing to wait. Immaculate conception, salvation, heaven. Oh gosh, I mean, should I get into that? So originally, when Christianity or missionaries were trying to coming to Japan, like many other places during the 15, 16, 1700s, and trying to convert people. The Tokugawa shogunate barred Christianity because they saw it as a threat, an outside threat to Japanese rule. And although Japan was mostly a closed country, still they knew what was going on in the outside world a little bit by that time, and they saw what was happening in the Philippines. And so they kicked all the Christians out and made everyone convert, and people who wouldn't convert, that was driven underground. But even still, it's never gained much popularity in Japan. Um, However, Shintoists feel that anyone can do whatever they want, and they don't have to convert to Shinto. There's no conversion in this. The idea is that what we're doing just is, and whatever anyone else is doing, that's what they're doing, right? And then they're free to explore and practice whatever they want, right? But personally, I encourage people to be more forgive me, it's late. I encourage people to disseminate their information a little bit more, and also to the suggestion I have based on the book too. It says that the translation of what I recite, it points out that like true spirituality has to be experienced, right? Words enough are not alone. So if it's just words, stay away from it, is my advice. I mean, community is one thing because everyone needs one, but words, they could only go so far if they don't do anything. Christian samurai, yeah, there were some daimyos and there's some samurai, but they were forced to convert or die because the ruling class didn't want foreign influence on Japanese soil, but more so, they didn't want foreign influence. You have to take over the country because that's what was happening at that time. Let me see. The very first teen challenge on the 50th year anniversary of Pentecostal, when I went to the one, two in Texas. I was in the desert for about 40 days. It's a faith-based rehabilitation center. Okay. And did it work out for you? Was it good or? One of the ideas with like these esoteric practices is that it's good to go out and isolate yourself in nature, whether it's the desert or mountains or just away from active civilization, because we're away from it, our senses dull. It was a year, but yes, Anima. Oh, that's good. That's good. What was the experience? Mm-hmm. Something supernatural. Yeah, you're for sure, being in a place like that opens you up more for those experiences. Cool. All right, everyone. Any more questions before we take off for tonight? So for those of you just coming in, this is a shamanic healing thing I do every night. We do it at 8:30 p.m. Pacific. You're welcome to come, subscribe to my channel. I will be back here tomorrow, and you will be able to participate too. I'm on the East Coast in California, away from the fires, thankfully. And yeah, I'm here every day. It's very strong. How do you feel about something like possession? Yeah, I have, yeah, it's a thing. It's more common. There's possession and there's partial possession that ranges in its strength. It's 2 a.m. You're welcome, everyone. But I will talk in my videos, my future videos, I'll talk about a bunch of that stuff. I can only make them so fast. I'm still working on the star magic one. And I haven't worked on it in some days. All right, everyone. Then I guess until next time. And thank you for coming. And thank you for trusting me enough to do this for you. I appreciate it. Please like my videos, subscribe, and comment on them. It's very important. Talk about your experience. Say something. We talk about exchanges or energy exchanges or payments. I mean, you could do it that way. You could subscribe to this, because if one day I'm getting a couple thousand people viewing these streams per night, I'll be okay just with how YouTube works. And it would mean a lot to me. Thank you. Thank you for your kind words, James. Good night, everyone. Thank you for coming. All right, Lena and Michio on Zoom. Thank you so much. I will see you next time. Good night, everyone.